Hi there, I'm Kirsti Patterson of Forever Body Yoga. Today I invite you to join me for a slow but strong flow. So we're going to be focusing on the connection through the center and opening up the back line of the body. You might want a brick, whichever one you have is a great option. Slightly smaller, slightly bigger. Both will be useful if you have them. We're going to start by finding our breath, because if we're doing that slow and strong connection, we need that breath connection to help us with that movement. So taking a big breath in here and a big breath out. Take a moment to note how it is that your breath moves through your body, what it is that opens, what it is that expands. As you exhale, what is it that draws back in? What is it that comes together? And on the next inhale, see if you can add an extra second to that inhale. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can add another second. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that doesn't feel right for your body, return to your natural breath pattern, whatever that is. From here, thinking about that breath pattern to 5, on the in and the exhale, we're going to be coming to our sides. So come into that position, whatever way is right for you. And you might want a brick to go underneath the ear. So as you come to your side, think about that connection between the sacrum, the shoulder blade, and the base of the skull. Bringing that head down, thinking about that long line through the spine. Feet being in line with the pelvis if possible. So not necessarily forward, but back in line there. Taking a breath in and a breath out. If you find that you collapse through the side here and just chilling like you're on a lounge or on holiday, it's very nice. But see if you can lift up. If you have a smaller waist to rib and pelvis, maybe there's a little gap between the side of the mat. Taking that breath here, breath out. Big breath in, let the knees come apart. 2, 3, 4, 5. That knees coming towards the chest. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe they tap. You might want to slide the foot over the thigh as your option 1. So you've still got the support of the leg below. Maybe there is that gap. Take whatever works for you. So we're coming in on 5 and out on 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking about keeping that gap on the side, connection in the center. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can place that top foot down. You might want to roll to your other side or rise up and over to the other side. And we'll try that on the next side, remembering that we're not symmetrical. The body looks symmetrical from the outside, but it's very different. So get yourself lined up, find that connection between the sacrum, the shoulder blades, and the base of the skull. Maybe you adjust on this side a little bit more, feet in line with the back line of the body. Taking a breath in and a breath out to prepare, maybe lifting through the bottom side waist. Next breath in, knee coming towards the center. Maybe the foot's hovering on the knee below. Exhale, coming back. If you want that gap for a little bit more challenge, take that. Trying to maintain that pace. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to be coming to all fours. So rolling up and over and thinking about the connection in the line of the spine again. So sacrum, shoulder blades, base of the skull. I find it really useful to take a picture occasionally. Put your phone on a timer, see what your lineup is. Having a brick nearby for some feedback as well. Got those wrists underneath the shoulders. The hands are spread and we press through each knuckle. Knees might be underneath the hips, or maybe they're a bit further back or a bit wider, making space for a bump that you might have, whether it's pre or postnatal or a curvy body. Take a breath in here and a breath out. Slide the right foot back. 3, 4, 5. Your knee slides in. 3, 4, 5. Left foot slides back. 3, 4, 5. Left slides in. 3, 4, 5. Right foot back. 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Left back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sliding in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep repeating that, thinking about maintaining the structure of the torso, so the spine, and the arms. And we're not wanting to drop from side to side as we push back or slide in, maintaining that structure. So it's that demand on the center. And when you're balanced, coming back to center. And this is where we're going to use that brick. We're going to switch it now from legs to arms. And if you want that bit of extra weight, you could use that yoga brick. If you want some extra weight, maybe you take the heavier brick, whichever is right for you. So take a breath in here, breath out, checking that line up. Breathing in, slide the right hand forward. 3, 4, 5, maybe it rises up. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want that weight, right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, moving and with that rhythm, thinking about that spine and that center staying in line. If you find that you try an option using a brick or bringing an arm up and your center drops down, step it back. It's more important to keep that structure and that breath connection than it is to add the weight or add a brick or lift an arm. So just keep moving at a rate that gives your body the most benefit. So, and I emphasize there, the body, the benefit, rather than the ego, the benefit. It can be nice to say we've achieved things at times, but if there's going to be a long-term toll on the body, which there can be if we push too fast, too far. And when you're balanced, placing those down. And we'll take a moment for a bit of a stretch here because we've been focusing on that strength. So coming to child's pose or any alternative that feels right for you. If you're in child's pose, you might take the knees a little bit wider. Maybe you've got something underneath the forehead. Maybe you're using a bolster underneath the head. Taking a breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, maybe you're turning the palms up, opening the shoulders a little more. Out. Breathing in, reaching forward with the arms, finding some space through the side body. And out. Turning the hands over if they were flipped, and coming back to all fours. Option now to combine, coming into our bird dog, so opposite arm and leg, and maybe you use that brick. Again, we're increasing that demand, so choose the option that is right for you. Big breath in, big breath out, right and left, coming back. It's okay if you choose to just take one. Maybe they stay in contact with the ground, maybe they rise up. Coming in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching left back, right arm forward. If you feel stable here, maybe you want to grab that brick, that little bit of extra weight. Again, keeping that focus on not letting the center drop. Trying to keep that line through the spine and trying to keep that full breath. And when you're balanced, placing those back down. From here, we're going to be rising up and coming to a standing position. And we can always have our bricks as our friends to help us as we move. Let's rise. Okay, so coming to a standing position now with a head. We're going to be at the top of our mat, and for feedback we can have the hands on the side of the pelvis. Just observe if you start to tip forward to the sides, thinking about that connection again between the sacrum, the shoulder blades and the base of the skull. Grounding down through the left leg, feel the edge, all of those outer points of the foot on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold a wall for stability or a chair. Big breath in, slide the right foot back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg slides in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Staying on that side, sliding back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a little softness in the left. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Option to repeat that or add a little more. Back. 2, 3, maybe you lift that leg, maybe you toe tap, maybe you hold and hover. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides, grounding down through the edge of the right foot now. Sliding the left foot back. We are not symmetrical. If you've ever sprained one ankle, you tend to sprain it again. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember that because you do something on one side, back, doesn't mean you're going to do it on the other side. In. Option now to maybe toe tap or hover that left leg. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to switch it now. So we've been working on that back tool, so using control of the center when it's harder for it to drop forward. I'm going to be lifting the knee. So again, coming on that single side with the goal to use that center to draw up. So option 1 is to press down through the right side. Again, you might want that hands on the body for feedback. Breathing in, left leg. So it might be the heel that comes up and then the heel that lowers. 3, 4, 5. Again, take a wall or a chair. Left leg rises. Maybe the foot hovers. Maybe the knee is coming up towards center. Tap the right glutes for stability. Give them more feedback. Lift down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides, we're grounding down into the left side this time. So you might be tapping the left glutes, being like, you guys, wake up this time. We need you to recruit. So it's just those peace fingers tapping on the glutes. Take a breath in, right heel lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right heel down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that foot lifts off. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lifting up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, bit of a wobble. One more. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do a little piece now to put some of that into a sequence, just to get a bit of flow with our yoga flow. So, coming towards the top of our mat, you might want bricks if the ground feels like it's far away. We'll be doing a variation of our sun salutation, including some of those moves that we just went through. So grounding down at the top of that mat, big breath in, arms rise up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down. Right foot back, right knee down. Take the left foot as wide as you need to for your body. Inhale, arms reach up, pulling back in the front heel. Exhale, hands come down, bricks lower down, left foot slides back. Option 1, swaying cat. Seat coming back, forearms coming down, pressing down through the hands, rising up. Move through that. Find some release through the spine at the top. When you return to all fours, bricks, rise up. Right foot steps forward. Big breath in, arms rise up. Lifting from the shoulder blades up and out, finding all that space. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot steps forward. Wiggle the tail. Find some freedom through the spine. Press down through the feet. Inhale, arms rise up. Taking that now on the other side. Big breath in, arms lift. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down. Left foot back, left knee down. Take that right foot as wide as you need to. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands come down. Bricks lower down. Right foot steps back. Option 2, stick with your swaying cat, or maybe you take the hands forward a little. Let the shoulders come over the wrist. Big breath in. Exhale, slow lower down and pull back into your cobra variation. Maybe you come to all fours, or maybe you lift to your downward dog, taking the feet a bit wider and have a bit of a wiggle on the feet here from side to side. Keep pressing through the hands. And come back to neutral. Let those knees come down. Bricks, rise up. Left foot steps forward. Inhale to rise. Hands come down. And lift the back knee off the mat, rising up to that tilted lunge, a little bend in that back leg. Big breath in. Big breath out, stepping that right foot forward, sliding the right foot back, stepping the right foot forward, slide the right foot back, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you want to hover it this time, back, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place that right foot down at the back of your mat, spinning to your right hand side, turning so the top of your mat has now changed. We're in that high crescent lunge with the little tilt in the back leg. Big breath in, sliding the left foot forward. Big breath out, 2, slide it back, 4, 5. Left foot slides forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you want to hover it this time. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Slide it back, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ground into the left. Hover the right knee up towards a toe tap or the chest. 3, 4, 5. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, 2, 3, 4. Step it back to what was once upon a time the top of the mat. Spinning to your right hand side this time. Knocking your bricks over like a domino. And we'll slide that left foot forward, and maybe you toe tap, maybe it rises up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then have a little bit of a wiggle there. And that is us. A little shake about, loosen up if you kind of feel anything getting a bit tight in there. And that is your slow, strong flow for today. I hope you have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Thanks for joining me. See you later.